So yeah, I'm just gonna talk about the Tau list that I personally run right now. For my leader, I have a Pathfinder Shas'ui. I don't know. I don't speak
Pronunciation pending.
Yeah, I don't speak Weeaboo Space Kami. I just play these guys. He's got like I don't even want to talk about him, honestly, because I don't even shoot with this guy ever.
Yeah, he's kind of just the leader that sits in the back.
He farms command points. He's a farmer.
Yeah, essentially, yeah.
It's a simple life.
It ain't much, but it's honest work.
Yeah. I gave him. He's got a pistol because it's free. You can just give it to him. The real meat and potatoes is obviously the drones. You take one recon drone, and you take. Let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take 8 gun drones. They're all 7 points each, and we already talked about how good they are. And then you take 1 recon drone because same point cost as a gun drone, same amount of shots, same range, same strength and damage profile, and he's got 2 wounds. There's no reason not to take it. And then like the real like offensive firepower comes from the 3 Pathfinder gunners.
And how many points is this list?
How many points is it? This is a 99 point list.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yeah, right. So 125 points. I'm thinking either maybe putting in a stealth suit. Maybe because they're 20 points. I haven't really looked into them at all.
How many Pathfinder gunners can you bring with
I think you can take a max of 3. And yeah, you can take a max of 3 Pathfinder gunners. So what you do is when you open up your Pathfinder box, like your $35 or whatever Tau Pathfinder box, you look at all those other special like weapons that aren't rail rifles, and you just burn them. You just throw them all away because they're useless. Like one of them is like an ion blaster or something.
I actually don't know what else they can take.
So the ion blaster, it's like a weaker plasma gun that if you supercharge it, you can also kill yourself, just like a normal plasma gun.
Okay.
So just take rail rifles with your Pathfinder gunners. There's no reason to take any other weapon.
Yeah, rail rifles are pretty nuts.
Yeah. The rail rifle, it's got a 30-inch range. It is rapid fire 1. So it has like the same optimal ranges as like an intercessor's bolt rifle. It's strength 6. So against things like Eldar, you're wounding on 2s. Most other things you're wounding on 3s. Well, like Space Marines, you're wounding on 3s. AP -4. So those Space Marines that you're wounding on 3s, it's just ignoring their armor unless they have an invuln save. And then it does D3 damage.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
They're okay.
And then I keep forgetting to do this. For each wound roll of 6 up made for this weapon, the target model suffers a mortal wound in addition to the normal damage.
Yeah.
This Pathfinder gunner with the rail rifle, total points cost is 12 points. That is the same point cost as a regular tactical Marine.
Yeah, I think the trend with Tau is you get so much for the cost of so little.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're undercosted.
They're definitely
across the board.
They are the most cost efficient kill team you can play in this game.
Yeah. You get a lot, and the idea would be your first thought would be, well, let's just take the Pathfinder gunners off the board because they have the high skill potential. But it's hard to do that because you can't really charge them because you're going to get overwatched by about 16 shots.
Yep.
Hitting up 5s and 6s at strength 5.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really just shoot them off the board because chances are there's going to be a drone nearby that will save your protocol.
Yep.
Yeah. It works pretty well together.
Yeah, they're a tough egg to crack. This is the most optimal list that I've found at 100 points. At 125, I haven't run them at 125 yet, but I think I was looking at a stealth suit. Let me bring that up here.
And while you look that up, there's one thing I want to go back and talk about with the drone. Why are they toughness 4? These are 7 point. Why are they as tough?
They used to be. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong data sheet here. Why are they toughness 4?
Are you telling me these guys are as tough as a Space Marine?
Well,
these little tiny floating recon drones.
These armed and dangerous frisbees.
Yes.
Must
they be toughness 4?
No.
Would anybody really find it concerning if they were toughness 3?
Have you ever taken a baseball bat to a drone?
I have not.
To an RC plane or an RC helicopter? You're not toughness. No.
Are we assuming the Tau drones are as durable as Amazon drones?
No.
Still, it perplexes me.
Yeah.
Anyway, you can look at the stealth suit.
Yeah. There it is. Okay. Stealth suits. Got a burst cannon. I think these guys are like 20 points. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. The leader model is the same point cost as a regular stealth suit model. Sorry, these are the XV-25 stealth battle suit, but you probably knew what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay. This is my first time ever looking at these guys. They've got 8-inch move, 5-up weapon skill, 4-up ballistic skill, strength 4, toughness 4, 2 wounds. I'm liking this already. 2 attacks, leadership 7, leadership 8 for the stealth Shas'ui, which is like the leader model.
Yes.
And then you can take an unlimited amount of them. They have for the greater good. They have bonding knife ritual, which affects their nerve tests. You can subtract 1 from nerve tests for stealth suits, stealth shoot Shas'uis or stealth Shas'vers from your kill team within 3 inches of any friendly.
Can we get a translator in here?
Yes, no.
We're struggling.
They're just Xenos, and they got to be purged. Within 3 inches of any friendly models with this ability, they are not shaken. Subtract 1 from the nerve test. I mean, that's pretty good. I think that's Tau's biggest weakness is their leadership. They have target lock. A model with a target lock does not suffer the penalty to their hit rolls for advancing and firing assault weapons.
So how many points is this?
These both variants of this are only 20 points.
Okay,
so
that's just almost 3 gun drones. Would you say you'd rather have that than almost 3 gun drones?
I think I'd rather take 3 gun drones, honestly.
Okay.
Well, we haven't looked at their burst cannon yet, so we'll talk about that in a second. They have camouflage fields. Your opponent must subtract 1 from all hit rolls for attacks that target this model. That's not them having to be obscured or anything like a scout's camo cloak. That's just base, so they're always obscured. That's pretty okay.
Yeah.
Let's look at this burst cannon. Can they take any other weapons? Can replace the burst cannon with a fusion blaster. Okay. The burst cannon, 18-inch range, assault 4, strength 5. Yeah, so same thing that the Recon drone is armed with. The fusion blaster is 18 inches, assault 1, strength 8, AP -4, D6. And then if the target is within half range of the weapon, roll 2 dice when inflicting damage with it and discard the lowest result. So that's basically a melt-a-gun, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
The damage is, what did you say?
D6 damage.
Similar.
So don't take it against Necrons.
No,
take that burst cannon. So that's basically it for them. I'm trying to decide if I want the. Yeah, I would take 3 more drones. I would
Understandable.
take. Yeah, on a 125 point team.
Yeah, I mean, in an objective-based game that Kill Team is, drones are just so effective at everything.
Yep.
Except for killing, but again,
you don't need them to.
Yeah.
That's what those rail rifles are for. That can't die.
Yeah.
Unless it's psychic powers.
Yeah.
This is one thing we forgot to talk about is that the Tau Savior protocols, they cannot intercept psychic attacks. So if you're up against Grey Knights and you're on that short deployment, do not put a rail rifle gunner anywhere near the middle of the table thinking that your Tau drone is going to be able to intercept it, like I may have a few months ago.
Perhaps. Well, anyway, is there anything else we want to talk about when it comes to Tau infantry, or do we want to? We had a couple other things we wanted to address. Any closing thoughts on these Tau models?
No. Well, I mean, swap out a few drones for just regular Pathfinders to open and close doors when you're playing on Arena. That's pretty much all I got in my experience.
Yeah. How about some nice Kroot models to throw into that list? Because I do know you can throw Kroot onto a Tau kill team.
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I'm good there.
So, in conclusion, they good?
They're the best. They're the best, and it's not fair to any other faction. They're the price points for the drones really need to be adjusted. Because you just don't see.
Maybe not the price points, but the actual data sheet needs to be changed a little bit. Like we said, the toughness 4 seems excessive.
Yeah, the thing is with Games Workshop is they don't like to mess around with the data sheets for models too much.
Yeah.
And when they do, it's to FAQ the drones so that instead of having a 5-up save, they get a 4-up save.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so,
and they set the precedent with the annual where they like tinkering with point costs. So
yeah, they did it a little bit.
Yeah, I think you could.
They do it all the time in chapter approved. It's going to be. I would expect them to mess with point costs way before they mess around with data sheets.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, they're. I think they're definitely the best. I'm trying to think of like a hard matchup that Tau could have. Yeah, I don't have anything either, Shane.
They have an answer to just about anything.
Yeah.
Maybe Tyranids. Even that, I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't think they really have a bad matchup.
Yeah.
They have some very good matchups. I think Orcs is a
pretty
good matchup for Tau.
Just don't put a grav inhibitor drone in the middle of the field and you'll be fine.
Yeah. Don't do that. So yeah, they're good. They're top tier.
Yeah. Like I'm even thinking like that Necron 6-up, it don't really mean nothing. Because the volume of fire against the models, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then even the rail rifles are doing D3. And so it's like you're getting a 1 or 2 damage most of the time when you're inflicting damage onto a Necron model, and 2 is better than 1 when you're dealing with their 6-up reanimation protocol. Yeah, I think they're the best. They're the easiest to play.
Fair enough.